I really want to know how Reginae looks to him in his eyes. On the real, because if you're going to back up what you said, which is they're not attracted to you, your baby is as dark as you. So is she attracted because she's your seed? Like,
I think it's his preference though. That's just like if you say you want a G-Wagon.
yeah.
A G-Wagon is a foreign car. You don't like an American car, so that's just your
I
preference.
drive an American car. It's not that I don't like an American car, but I like a G-Wagon. But to me, when it comes to the race thing,
I can feel where you're coming from though. I feel where you're coming from.
we need some callers. We have some guests coming on the show. This show is definitely going to be a hot, heated subject because I know one of the guests is coming on the show. I have a feeling that you and her are not going to get along because she's kind of, we talked, prior to the show, and somebody said Lil Wayne is ugly anyway. I'm glad we have a caller, guys. We're going to take this call and just get somebody's thoughts. Hey, it's the Amy and Mazi show.
Hey, this is BJ.
Hey, how you doing?
Good. So I'm calling in about the colorism.
Okay. What's your thoughts?
So I just believe, like, with everything nowadays, like, I just think it's real weird how people come along in there. Like, I get approached all the time, and people are like, oh, you're so pretty to be a dark-skinned girl. You're so pretty to be a dark-skinned girl. And I'm like, exactly what does that mean? Just because you see a dark-skinned girl, she's not supposed to be pretty. I feel like the darker color you are shouldn't mean how pretty you are versus your skin color. And then versus with social media nowadays, the social media will look at you and all you see is, oh, they want this big, pretty, curly hair. You got to be light-skinned to have big, pretty, curly hair. Mm-hmm. And, there's dark-skinned girls all around with that same pretty, natural, curly hair.
Correct.
It's just they take the light-skinnedness and they just run with it. Like, light-skinned girls are the only people that have pretty, curly hair, when dark-skinned girls really do as well.
Right.
So, like, colorism is...
When you hear a man say that to you, is it hurtful?
When I hear somebody say that to me, it's kind of like, it's almost like it comes off a little rude. Like, okay, just because you're saying I'm pretty, I'm still dark skinned, but what necessarily does that mean? Oh, you're pretty to be a dark skinned girl. Am I not already pretty to be a dark skinned girl? Like, exactly. That to me is offensive. If you're gonna compliment me, say, oh, you're pretty, I love your skin color. I say something like that, right, versus you're pretty as a dark skinned girl.
Right, because you know what it sounds to me, not to cut you off, Mazi, but it sounds to me when you hear that comment, you are pretty to be dark-skinned. It meant when you were dark-skinned, I just assumed you were going to be ugly, but oh, it's a shocker. You are pretty to be dark. That's what I gather from the comment.
Correct.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like to me, too. That's what it sounds like to me, too.
Wow.
But me, myself, personally, I love a dark-skinned woman.
Okay.
As you can tell. You care, man. I'm black.
My melanin is popping. Girl, your melanin is popping. We definitely appreciate you calling into the show. What's your Instagram name?
_ I am not tailoring.
Okay, well, they'll have it on there, and we'll also plug it in. And we appreciate you calling in, sweetie. You keep on popping with your black fine ass.
Of course. All right.
Uh-oh.
We got another caller. What's going on? Well, this is the Amy and MAZI show.
Hey, Amy and MAZI, I'm just calling back to speak about the topic on colorism.
Okay, hey, what's your name again?
Neely.
Hey, what is your thoughts on the subject? Is it wrong to have a color preference?
It is definitely wrong. And I say that because I'm a dark-skinned female myself. And
Hold on now, Neely. Hold on, Neely. It ain't wrong now.
Let Neely tell you something.
It's definitely wrong because I grew up, all my siblings is light skin. I'm the only one with a different problem. And I feel like it's disrespectful for a nigga to tell me, oh, you look good, you dark skin. Like, what the fuck that's supposed to mean? Like, I just feel like that's crazy to me, like, for a man to say that. Like, what does color have to do with anything? And then it's like growing up, my brothers would tell me, oh, don't worry about it. How can you expect me not to worry about it when y'all don't even date a dark-skinned woman yourself? You know what I'm saying?
Right. And see, I think people try to water it down. So it's just a preference. But to me, I'm finding it. I've been around all type of people. I'm finding it a deeper a deeper thing, you know, because it's okay if you go as far as, I just like them caramel, I like them light or dark.
Right.
But when you get into the detail, no, she got to have curly hair. If she ain't got that mixed hair, it's almost like, so why wasn't the coarse hair that most of these Negroes have who say this comment have? What is it that, so you have the coarse hair, but the woman can't have it. It's,
I feel like if your mama don't look like that, you need to humble yourself.
ooh, be humble.
That's how I feel.
That's real. That's real. I like that,
Light
Neely.
skin bitches, bad bitches, bitches with curly hair. Your mama don't even look like that. You need to humble yourself.
Okay.
That's how I feel.
Exactly. Now let me tell you something, Neely. I was talking, of course, prior to MAZI. I was talking to a guy, and we didn't even last for 3 weeks in a conversation. Let me tell you what he kept telling me. And he probably listening, because when I say I cut him off like a bad habit, girl, he kept saying every time we'd hang out, you are just so bad to be dark. And the first time, because he already told me, he's like, so when he said, I said, what the hell? He's like, I'm gonna be real. He's like, my baby mama light skin, all my ex, like, my homeboys saw me with you, they would be shocked. I don't date girls your color. So he already was slick done at that point. But you know, he was a little cute girl. He had a little swag. So I continued to talk to him. He would see me and be like, sometimes just
Look
give a
hot.
stare and say, I'm just saying, you fine as hell. I just say, you fine to be dark. I had to cut him off neatly. I said, you know what? You and that slave mentality, brother, I can't deal with it. Maybe you should get back with your light-skinned baby mama. Keep in mind, it's not a hate for light-skinned women, but just as a strong black woman that comes from a black woman with pride, that comment ain't gonna work. I think we lost Neely. We definitely lost him.
Yeah, Neely said that's wrong, man.
Neely said, if your mama don't look like Selena,
You need
you better
to
get you a
humble.
Kelly Rowland. That's what I heard.
Neely
she
called
called
him
back.
back.
The call dropped, Neely. I just made a joke. I said, Neely said, if your mama don't look like a Selena, you better go get you a Kelly Rowland and accept that wig and them cornrows.
Real talk, that's real though. I respect that, Neely.
But we appreciate you calling in, baby. We're going to take a few more calls. We have 2 special guests and 3 special guests in the building. We appreciate you calling in.
All right, y'all keep up the good work. I be stalking y'all page. Like, I'm so in love with y'all. Like, y'all keep them headed going.
Thank you, girl. We appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Okay, have a good
All
day.
right.
You can take them away. I'm in my feelings. We got a guest coming up. And you know what, team? I'm
See,
team
man,
brown skin. I'm
right,
sorry.
brown skin. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Love the skin that you
But I
want.
love me some Chris Brown, and you do know that. Take them away. Take them away. The link, let me see the link now.
I like J-Lo
They
too.
keep calling every time I try to see the link.
J-Lo. J-Lo.
I think my first time hearing that. I fight J-Lo.
Oh, okay. J-Lo.
Okay.
Can't get it.
I'm not going to take this call, but guys, listen. We will be back. I'm going to post a link. We're having some technical difficulties still, but you can still see the show, but we have another link to watch it another way right now. When we come back, we have special guests. We have some beautiful models. The show is not only about colorism, it's about just the hip hop scene, the preferences. You go on the casting calls and auditions, and it's like, the teen light skin is what's going on the scene. So we brought some beautiful models with a really nice following on social media who are going to share just their day-to-day in the industry, being dark-skinned models, brown-skinned models. Coming back.
I'm working on my video too. I don't want them with light-skinned women.
He enjoys the couch occasionally. We'll be back, y'all. What? Push Lisa! Lisa ready to turn it up. Get what I just told him. I said, I got a guest coming on here I did not think MAZI's gonna get along with. Oh, it's going dumb. Huh? Okay, so, I can't. They calling, too many numbers is calling. Okay, so what do I do? Copy?
You say
Do it for me, baby. You know I don't know how to do it.
what's
I think I got it. You like it, honey? I'm through. That's my photographer, Brooklyn. It's my mom and pops, Brooklyn. And you haven't met Portia. You met Lisa. You met my mom one time, didn't you? So we're gonna bring
I
on.
copied it. Now just do what you gotta do.
What am I doing, baby?
Put it on your Facebook, on your story, on your...
So you can put a link on the story. And his clothes like the outside occasionally.
Hold me up.
Babe, can you do it for me?
I gotta do mine too. I gotta do it.
Okay, Portia. Let's get Portia again. One person for now. Which is Portia. Yeah, come on. Yeah, and then we're doing
My agent, like, she kind of like, well, I don't want to do it. It's up to you. Mess out things like that.
Because I feel like mine's gonna give me a bigger headache. Oh yeah. So let me give me.
Pop, I'm going down. Let me get a girl in there.
Mine's
Bro. What happened?
Mine's y'all can pray out. What?
No, girl.
Congratulations.
Congratulations! We've been getting along. We've been doing good. Planning. We got church together. We've been getting together. He supports me. I support him. So what changed? What changed? What girl? We just pour our hearts out and just kept 100. Yes, my wife. Girl. And he said, you know what he said? He said, I don't want what your daddy said. The longer you make her girlfriend, the more opportunity you give another man to make her his wife. Okay. And he said, I'm damn. If I put all this care, you give another man. We're going to do short breaks. I said, good boy, if Chad would have came up to me with that Black Panther, I would have they was going to do it. You know, don't be dear. So do you have any colorism issues as far as like, that's looking wise? There's so much King Light skin going on. I feel like that's serious. Like, have you ever been denied an acid? I mean, of course they're not going to say it, but you know why.
I just had to hit that bill.
Yeah, I'm good.
Alright.
And we have a shorter break, so bring it quicker. Okay.
Where's that other stool that's like that?
So it was so funny because I was about to, I'm gonna share it on the show too, but through emails I got booked to do like a cover. You know how they do the same sex covers and stuff like that, but it was a sexual book and I made the cover. Went all the way through as far as about to get ready to the point of paperwork going on. I met the guy personally. I was dealing with his assistant. He's like, first of all, he saw my pictures and everything. I guess you know sometimes the light is bright and you look light. He's like, you do? Yeah. I thought you was lighter. I mean, no, you like, I had a certain thing I was looking for that you didn't have. Like,
Well, y'all did.
and I didn't get that gig for
It
that.
was like I was a second boy, and then the girl.
I'm gonna make a man.
Y'all ready?
Come on. He's so
Y'all ready?
Mm-hmm.
You can start.
Hey guys, welcome back to the show. If you're just tuning in, unfortunately you missed some good topics in the beginning, but we're gonna continue with. We are talking colorism in hip hop, sexism in hip hop. Do you have to be a certain color to be a video model? Is it a preference now? Is it team light skin over team dark skin?
It is.
Are black women, dark-skinned women really having a struggle getting booked nowadays. I know I've had my issues myself being a woman of darker melanin. So we have a beautiful model here named Portia. We'll let you take it away. And I just want to tell you, of course, you know I think you are beautiful.
Thank you.
I'm always on her page. This is just black excellence. But I know you went through some things as far as breaking in the scene with your skin tone. So just tell them a little bit about your background.
Well, I've been modeling for about a year now, a year consistently.
Okay.
And it's been hard. It's been hard. I feel like I have to work harder. Like, I don't get bookings as easy.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I get, they try me a little more, you know, like.
Sexually?
That.
Really?
Yeah, I do. I feel like they try me a little more, and they make me work for it. Like,
Really?
You know, like, I feel like at times, like, I'm, like, harassing them. You know, it's not just as easy, like, okay, we want
Send a picture,
send a
email.
picture. Oh, yeah. You know, it's like, and then sometimes I also feel like, you know, I might be option number 2. Or,
And are you feeling option number 2 based off of color, another colored girl, or what do you
like
think?
color, like, cause
Okay.
I mean, like I was about to tell you before, like one time someone called me up like, oh, I need a model. You know, I'm like, okay, I'm available. So I get there and we do the video. So I'm just sitting there like, okay, just waiting on
Your scene.
my scene.
Okay.
So I end up not even being in it, right?
Mm-hmm.
So then at the end when they handing out checks, I'm like, I'm still
'Cause I was
getting
still
paid
here,
because
right.
I've been here,
Right.
you know, all these hours. So he put me to the side like, well, you know, he originally wanted another girl and she ended up showing up, but I'm gonna pay you out of my pocket.
As long as you pay me, we good.
Right. You know, I wasn't tripping because like I
But
said,
you know, it's deeper than that as far
it
as
was-
professionalism.
Right. And then the other girl that ended up showing up that he originally
But
wanted.
light skin.
Right.
Was J-Lo.
She was lighter. She was lighter. So I was like, we'll get her because we need
You know
a
what
certain
I-
amount of girls. But
My issue has been, I've spoken on this on like Facebook and things like that, and people always make it towards, this is not really going on in the industry.
No,
Like, it's
it
just
is.
y'all dark skinned women be crying about it. It's like you have to be in it to understand. It is
and I've
really
had
going
someone,
on.
I had someone personally tell me, someone who's in the industry right now,
Mhm.
I had to sit down with them and they told me like, they said it just like this. They said, I'm gonna be blunt with you. Because of your skin complexion, you might have to work a little harder and do a little extra, if you know what I mean. That's their
Dropping
exact
some
words.
balls in your mouth for the kids. And that's what he was saying.
That's what
basically.
their exact words were, and it was like, you know, because you're not gonna get where you want to be unless you do a little extra or somebody bring you in, if you know somebody.
We're gonna take a caller. Hey, it's the Amy and MAZI show. Who's this?
Dre.
Dre. How you doing, Dre? So you hear the topic we're talking about. You got some input on it?
Well, why dark hair guys are like dark hair women?
Yeah, just colorism, just the preference of dark skin isn't as pretty, or is that an issue, or is that just something in a few of us feel is an issue?
I don't know. I mean, me personally, I don't like dark skin. They ain't got no edges.
Y'all fall in.
I have plenty edges.
Y'all ain't got no edges.
Plenty edges.
Wait, hold on.
And they got like, and
Cause
they
what?
got one pair of black leggings and the red. Like they got 8 pairs.
Cause what?
They wear the same pair of black leggings every day. And
See, I'm trying to
Most of them
grow
feel like a
in my
freak of
career and accept everybody's opinion.
But see, stuff
But-
like this is funny.
Okay, so
It's
black.
ignorant. He's
So on you've never seen anybody of another skin tone that didn't have edges.
or black leggings.
I mean, most black women they got no edges because they wear the same leggings and they just and I still have face like some of my baby got pretty hair.
He said his big
And
mom had pretty hair.
90% of black people wear weave.
They wear weave.
Yeah, the dark skin woman, you really rarely see a light skin woman with
Actually, a lot of light-skinned women wear weave. You just don't know it's weave because, you know, you're ignorant to the fact that there's different types of weave that can blend in with your hair. But
Kim Kardashian
a lot
wears
of
a lot of
light-skinned women
extensions.
wear weave. Probably the females that, you know, you be in their DMs being thirsty about, they have wigs or weaving. Kylie Jenner, Kim Kardashian, Chloe, J-Lo, all of them wear weaves, extensions. So yeah, you're just a little bit ignorant to that.
Wow. So let me ask you this: what is your skin complexion?
I'm dark skinned.
Got a blast.
Goodbye.
Robert, you know what? I ain't gonna do it to you.
Dead wrong.
I'm not gonna do it to you, Robert.
Yeah, I told
I'm
that
not.
nigga call her, man.
I am not gonna do that to you. So if you found a woman had her head on her shoulder, had everything you wanted, beautiful and had brains, but she just happened to be a brown skin or dark skin woman, are you telling me you would not pursue her? Period.
No, because she probably got a dark skinned woman attitude as well.
And she probably
What's
got
the
two.
dark skin
Dark-skinned
woman's
woman
attitude?
And she probably got over 10 pair of tights.
What is a dark skinned woman's attitude?
What is a dark skin woman attitude? We're gonna let you say this last thing, because
Ignorant ass attitude. My bad. Ignorant attitude.
that only black women carry.
Nah, I'm young dark skinned women. See, light skin, they got a different type of attitude. They explain it. You know what I'm saying? They make like everything is all cool. And then you can see
You mean like dark skinned women are
and go in the bathroom and be like,
okay.
baby, I'm gonna call you right back. I'm doing something right quick. My cousin called you in the whole day. They don't do that to their face. Black women too ignorant. They just pull up and then just do crazy shit. So,
So you want a passive woman with a bunch of edges who don't stand up for herself. Okay, and that's fine. But we definitely appreciate you calling in, Robert. And if that's your preference, that's your preference. I have a lot more to say, but I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna talk to the Lord about it tonight. Got a blast, Robert. Thank you for calling in.
Robert said he wants something he can just take control of.
He wants somebody to get beat up, who he can beat on.
You say you call me and say, okay, baby, I'll call you back. What?
I was sharing with Portia a situation I had. I was communicating through a company through email about being a model for this book, the cover girl, I guess you would say. And it was like one of those Zane, those Zane black editor type books, sex books. So they said they wanted a girl who could wear some lingerie, red, da-da-da. So I sent them a couple photos dealing with the assistant of the guy who made the final call. After 2 weeks of communicating through email, I was chosen. Now, this happened a few years ago, and it's gotten worse. But anywho, I say this. I got booked. Oh, he loves you. Da-da-da. What's your pay rate? Woo-woo. And then the initial thing was to meet the guy. So when I met the guy, first of all, we already were on the phone leading up to meeting him. It was, an hour away. So we're talking. He's like, oh, I can't wait to work with you. Da-da-da-da. My assistant told me so much about you. When I get there, he goes, so we talked. He had a boss to just say it off the top, which I'm glad he did. I probably would have punched him in the face. But he said, your pictures, you looked a little lighter on your pictures. And of course, I'm thinking, okay, where's this? I kind of knew, it's the skin. So I was like, I've sent over 5 pictures through email. He's like, and my assistant knew specifically I was looking for more of a lighter complexion. Now keep in mind, I done went through about 4 people to get to this point who are your staff. They all approve, and we get to you. Now you said, you're beautiful. I was looking for somebody lighter. That there is not a diss to light-skinned women. It was just a diss to the ignorance. Now some would say that was his preference.
Right.
But your email said a woman of color, longer hair, preferably a shape, tall. You had all these stats for the thing. I passed all of them, but he said wasn't light enough. That there to me was it didn't sit well with me, and I kind of was just thinking like, that is an issue within the community as far as like, urban models and videos. So
it is. They don't want dark skin much.
Now you think it's because the TV portrays too many light-skinned women, or is it just kind of like, that's just what the cast and director wants?
I think it's both. Like, I know I've been around some casting directors and they like, I cast all. I don't work with all type. I do. And then there's some that be like, this is what I prefer. Like, Right.
Yeah, I don't know what to say. Cause like I said, I like dark skin women.
Now, you like dark skinned women, but you rap. So if you was to do a video and you had a casting director, he's gonna have his vision,
okay.
and he's gonna be like, let's bring some Latinas in here. But it's not that you don't like.
I'm just saying though, like at the end of the day, if I rap and I got something to do with it, you gonna do what I want to do.
And that's something like Wale, the rapper Wale.
I'm not
he don't play that.
I'm turning you around
He is
if
so,
you like.
nah,
I want my dark women on the show, on my video.
Right.
Yeah.
But you wouldn't have any light skinned women on there?
I'm
at
trying
all?
to switch it up a little. I'm gonna try to change the game. I want to start a new wave.
Can I get a fist bump?
So all y'all black women that's looking to get on the video, dark, you know,
I
chocolate,
got
it don't matter.
too. I know some.
Just
dark
be
models.
ready whenever I say, when I throw that out there, y'all light skinned women don't even hit it. Don't even hit it.
Ooh. I don't agree to that statement, but
Yeah,
see, that's
I mean,
a preference.
Yeah, they're beautiful, but
All women are beautiful.
Yeah.
If I was a man and I had a video, don't get it twisted. I want a flat booty, beautiful Chinese girl in my video. I want a big booty black girl. I want a silicone booty. I want a light skinned girl. I want a black girl like she just came off the boat.
yeah, all women.
I
are
want
beautiful.
all of them because
that
everybody
you're
got it.
beautiful
Yeah,
for dark skin
different shades.
is ignorant to say.
I don't get when I see this video and I just see it's just all the light skin. To me, I'm a straight woman, but I'm like everybody on there is just light skin. And it's nothing against them, but
And then
throw
they
in
be
some
light
color.
skin and plastic.
Right.
You know, it don't even be like.
It's the
naturally
same look.
light skin.
It's the same look.
You know, I know some pretty light skinned females. That's
Yeah.
just she's pretty.
Right.
You know, it's like they're dolls.
Yeah, for real.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
true.
So they're not even like. I mean, I don't know how they look with makeup off, but
Now, do you think this is an issue that rappers are making? Is it an Instagram, social media
I think
issue
Instagram
or?
influence it.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like I know it influenced it. Oh, I want to look like this. You know, you
Right.
see those women with all the followers. You see a lot of the same women in videos as
Yes,
well. You know what I'm
definitely.
saying?
I've
You don't
definitely
even see
noticed that.
a variety of them. It'd be like, oh, she was here.
I really don't even know what to say. Like, how do they like just certain one type of
You do.
what?
You like one certain type.
For
Dark
dating
skin.
or being with, yeah.
Yeah.
But just
For a video.
far as all around, like just women in general, like all women, like you said, is beautiful. But
All women are beautiful.
Maybe they just grab attention more because of
It's funny, my homeboy, I'm not even gonna say his name. Anywho, when I posted your picture, you know, as far as the guest coming on the show, he FaceTimed me. He's like, who is that coming on the show? And I thought, oh, she's a model named Portia. She's highly booked, you know, speaking high. He's like, man, that's and not even, I'm gonna say exactly what he said, of course, the bitch word. He said, that's a bad black bitch. And I'm on FaceTime like, do you know what the show is about tomorrow?
And you
Ignorant
said black
nigga.
bitch, right?
He said that's a dark. She's
irritating.
fine as hell with her black. But you could just see, you just know he was basically saying what we talked about earlier. She was so dark that I assumed she naturally would have been ugly. But oh, she shocked me and was pretty. It's like, and this is a dark skinned man with nappy dreads in his head. It's-
Yeah, like they just assume you're supposed to be ugly. Like, oh my gosh, I've never seen like.
Oh, I give men the dumbest look when they tell me that you are so pretty to be dark skinned.
yeah, they.
You just gotta stare at them.
Yeah,
Real
because it's like,
stupid.
why can't I just be pretty? And then when I do say that, like, why can't I just be pretty? Cause
Most-
you rare.
Most of y'all.
not y'all. Yeah, most of y'all look like this or act like this or.
One dude told me most dark skinned women, he's like, y'all just look rough. All of y'all just look rough. And I was like, really? He's like, but you fine. But I'm just saying, like, I don't date girls your color because y'all just be looking rough all the time. I was like, what? Where have you been?
Yeah, and then they feel like if you dark skinned, you're supposed to be, my self-esteem's supposed to be lower. Like,
That's true.
like I done met some dudes like you acting light skinned. What is acting light skinned?
I'm acting confident.
So you acting light skin?
What is acting light skinned?
You need to stop acting light skinned.
If I don't like you, I don't have to sit here and be like, yes,
Right.
okay, here's my number. No, like, ew.
Because it's a
fine.
mindset, like, you're so dark, you should be appreciative that I'm
That
even
somebody's
choosing on you.
talking to me. Like, no, I have high self-esteem. I'm very confident. I know I look good with or
Right.
without makeup,
Right.
no work done. Like, my skin complexion has nothing to do with my attitude or what I think about myself.
And like I think MAZI was saying, like every girl kind of does, as far as the girls that are getting booked in these day and ages, they do kind of have the same look. It's like kind of cookie cut, exact look. So they would assume a person has a different look. A natural body is almost like, I bet you're thankful you got booked. No, this is my look.
Right. No.
We gotta take another break. We didn't do the toast of the day because I was so anxious to get on here with this conversation. So I just want to toast now. Cause what'd you say earlier? The black of the berry, what?
The sweet of the juice.
Yes, sir.
And I'm gonna say this though, even though I have to, I'm not dissing light-skinned women. I gotta say this for all women. I represent all women. But me being a darker complexion, I know what I go through just in the industry of my complexion. So don't think that I'm dissing light-skinned women. What I'm saying is embrace it.
But they
stop
yeah,
bleaching.
you don't know.
Don't take it the wrong way. I ain't
No.
saying that either, but I'm just letting you know, like me, I prefer a darker girl.
We're gonna take a few more callers. We have another guest coming in. We have room for two chairs to come in. 4 people. We have 2 more guests coming in. We definitely want to thank Portia. First of all, give me your Instagram name, Portia.
At @I am_pretty_Porsche.
And if they're trying to book you, are you going through
My
Instagram?
email. I do answer email DMs,
Okay.
and my email is in my bio.
And her pictures are beautiful, and it's crazy because you are dark skinned, right? But your pictures, like just the melanin and how it just pops off. Me and Maz was looking at it one day. I thought I caught him looking a little too hard one day. Wow, slap the taste off that nigga, mom. That's how I know you like him dark, but that's my friend, nigga. You die. Like, nah, but anywho, you are just gorgeous, and I love it. And if you want to book my girl, make sure you guys holler at her. This is real professional work here. I've seen the pictures, videos. You just recently did a video I saw on your page.
Yeah, I actually did work together.
True.
What?
Yeah, I did work together, photos together.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Brooklyn, shout out 365.
Yep. Fam 365.
Anywho, we have a well-known photographer. We have a well-known, I won't even call her a video girl or a video vixen. We have a beautiful silhouette of a woman on the show, and she's going to share with us just the walks of being a natural body video. I gotta stop saying video girl. That's downplaying.
Natural vixen.
Anywho, we have somebody coming on the stage. I'm so used to performing. I'm talking about coming to the stage.
Come to the stage.
Coming to the day. We have somebody coming on the show, guys, and it's gonna be funny. This is the guest who I said I kind of feel like these two ain't gonna get along.
I can't wait.
Anywho, tune in, guys. Keep watching us. We'll be back in a couple minutes. You ready? Oh my damn. Oh my damn.
I'm gonna make sure that we do this one because I need that one.
You gotta come up and say, I'm married now. Cause you saw me available. Okay.
Yeah, it's about
I know it is.
security.
They come at me wrong anyway. You know what I'm saying?
But no, you can't blame them. They'll look.
Typical day, I'd rather walk around in my sneakers
That's
and my
me.
baseball cap.
Girl, I had my wig off cute. This bank closed at 5 or 6. She said 6. She said, hey, Luciani, girl. When I mean body and pose with the oil on their booty, up in the air.
Hold on, okay.
Hello. This is what we was bragging about that. Did she make it?
Working, man. I be working.
I know.
I like the red.
Okay.
Everybody can see. So what y'all got me at? Well, y'all about to get
Saturday.
Oh, that shit cute.
But
Yeah,
it ain't no red because I don't.
he a hood nigga.
No, he gave up. Yes.
Oh, okay.
Brooklyn.
Same
We need to
grill.
know. Sexism, colorism.
Alright, you ready?
Yeah. Mom, you can
Mine's
take it
on.
away.
On the pink. Okay.
You said what?
I feel like I'm out of pass out.
You okay?
Catch me if I get going back.
And you didn't
I
drink
get
the
what
wine.
you.
I know.
That don't make it good, girl. Wine get headaches.
They give him headaches for some reason. They don't give
Wine,
him headaches.
certain wines give me headaches. Like I can't drink that. Southern Home.
Southern Home period.
Bottle, I call it bottle head.
Girl, when that money tight, baby, bring me a bottle of Southern Home shit.
Money
Alright. We bite.
We bite!
To the aim and MAZI show, y'all.
We bite!
We talking about colorism and niggerism and
Ignorism.
yeah, all that.
Robert, call Robert. So guys, we have Lisa Nicole with the dreads on the show. And we're, like you said, talking about colorism. We have Brooklyn. If you don't know Brooklyn and you trying to get in the industry, or you trying to pop like these two, these are I'm 365. What am I talking about? Am I still 365? I know I did a shoot. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, well, bitch, I'm still 365. So anywho, we have a well-known photographer in the building. Of course, we have two beautiful models. So I just want to ask you, you are dreaded up, goddess all the way out. This is all you, right?
Yes.
It's all natural.
Mm-hmm.
So are you having an issue? What you say?
I'm gonna have a confession.
Okay, well, confess, baby. Which one is that?
Okay. I started out, well, technically, I am natural. Breast, booty, everything dreads. But being in this industry, you feel the pressure. And even being at home when you wear your clothes, I said, damn, I gotta get rid of this damn bra fat.
Okay.
So I talked to my man about it. I said, babe, how you feel? He was like, well, I don't think you need it, but he was like, you just getting a fupa. So he was like, yeah.
And for those who don't know what that is, that would be a fat upper pussy area.
And so I decided to talk about it, and I did get my love handles that were coming in my back removed. That's
Can I
it.
get a 5? If you want to do it,
Oh yeah, that's still
do it.
natural. I just got my bra fat because you know when that extra bra fat just hang, it just look nasty.
Did you get it put anywhere?
No,
Girl, if I had extra fat, I would have fat.
I ain't need that. The doctor kept it real with me. He said your booty is 14.9 inches. You don't need nothing else.
Oh.
So I'm naturally, like as far as my butt, thighs, I am
You just suck
naturally
a little
going
fat
great.
out.
I just
Yeah.
suck the
And
fat.
guess
I'm
what?
a bra fat.
Half the people, if they had the money to do it, they would do it. They just don't. That's why they downplay it.
Yeah.
But I want to ask you, in the industry being of a darker complexion with a natural hair, natural figure, are you having an issue as far as bookings? Because if you look on TV, you see the kind of cookie cut. Most of the girls kind of got the hourglass. It's a shape now. We know the shape I'm talking. I'm fitting in the mold, but I love it. So are you having an issue with bookings or like competing with that right now?
Oh my gosh, yes. It's very, it's been times, I'm gonna be honest, that I cried because I just didn't feel beautiful. And believe it or not, I grew up in a household. My dad, the last black woman my dad been with my mom. My dad said you don't deal with black women like that. So imagine growing up in a household where you hear that. And in this industry, I see it. Like Brooklyn could tell you, the times I call him like, yo, this director talking about he want a foreign chick. I'm like, motherfucker, I'm Haitian. What the heck? That's
This is
foreign.
Yeah, right.
I said, and then I brought him. I said, my people were brought here by force.
Right.
So I'm foreign.
Right.
And they're like, well, you know me. Just say you don't want a black woman.
Just say that.
And it just, and then my age on top of it adds on to it.
Right.
So it is hard. Like I've been told by magazines that, oh, you have to have a certain amount of followers before we shoot you. But then I see them, shoot another model that got not even half the followers I have.
You are popping on Instagram.
But because she is foreign or light skinned, she gets booked before me.
Well, that's what I think y'all dark skinned women need to start doing. If y'all ever get a chance to have your photo photography thing going on with light skinned women, videography, whatever, whoop them, beat them up.
See,
and then they gonna call you an angry black woman.
Angry black woman.
Look at them, ghetto as hell.
They gonna have no trouble to use y'all, but
Cause
they
you
gonna
are
be
black
swole up.
Okay, so let me ask you this too. And this is the juicy part. So Mom knew you were coming on the show. I've had ideas for photo shoots. They was like, you are not doing that photo shoot, not posing like that. So, date-wise, give them the news. You are newly
engaged.
You supposed to, I was married now.
I will be, yes,
Okay,
baby.
congratulations too.
Thank you.
Are you having an issue with just being you're not in full figure, you just stick, that's not full figure. I think like bigger when I say full figure, but being a shapely girl who has a big following and you are kind of risque on the internet.
That my grandma said.
Risque. Are you having an issue as far as either is it a booking issue from color or is it like more of a respect thing? You ever go through that being that you do show a lot of skin?
Not really. It's been a couple times. I done had like a couple of, I guess, fans like make little smart comments. And
like what? What are they saying?
Oh, like, for instance, me and Portia did a picture together, and we was in the bed, and it was a beautiful picture, but the concept was just embracing, each other as women. Beauty.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
We're gonna take this call. Give us 1 second. I don't know if you can hear me. It's the Amy and MAZI show. Who's this?
This is Megan.
Hey, Megan. You wanted to call and give your opinion on the topic, colorism, women in the industry, sexism, all those issues?
Yes, I would love to talk about it.
Okay. Well, let me ask you. Based off your voice, do you mind? What's your ethnicity?
What? I'm white. I'm a white female.
Okay, now
Okay.
I'm glad to hear
Put
from
your
the other
input
side.
in,
Give
man.
us your
Let
thoughts.
them
Give us
know.
your thoughts.
Good credit.
What was that?
Give us your thoughts on everything.
Okay, so like we discussed earlier about let's go into the modeling thing again. So again with the preferences, a lot of people don't agree with me that everybody has a preference as to what race they like or who they prefer to work with and things like that. I think that if a photographer has a vision and they do not see a dark-skinned woman for that, they're not going to use a dark-skinned woman. They're going to use whatever they're looking for. Examples like if you are looking for a painting, like say you're looking for a dark blue painting for your house, you're not going to go to an artist that only paints red paintings because that's not what you're looking for, that's not your preference. I think it's the same thing in that kind of industry because these are businesses, these are people who have a name for themselves and have an image that they want to go with. So I feel like, no, it's not right to be told that you're too dark or you're too light for what I'm doing, but at the same time, they do have a preference and there is a reason as to why they are not choosing you.
Right.
Can I say something? What's your name, sweetie?
Yeah.
Megan.
Megan.
Okay, do not take offense to this, but it's not the same as a painting. When it comes to this, and we're talking about in the urban world, it goes way deeper than preference. I hate to say it, but it even goes back to slavery. It goes deeper than that. It's pretty much the hip hop world does not, it was originally a black culture. It no longer belongs to us. And it's not that they have a preference. What it is that they've been brainwashed to teach that black is not beauty. Now, I'm not sure if you are familiar with the Willie Lynch theory, but he said, excuse my language, niggas are not going to be enslaved physically for long. So let's keep them enslaved mentally. Let's turn the light against the dark, the young against the old, the man against the woman. And in the black community, that still goes on today. And it is very deep within the video hip hop world. It ain't that they have a vision, oh, I don't want a dark skinned girl. What it is, they are still enslaved mentally. And they're training our black daughters that, hey, you're not beautiful because you're dark skinned. They're not choosing based off a vision. They're choosing based off what society wants them to believe. So the media has put in their brain that this is supposed to be your vision. This is what hot.
This is
But-
beauty.
I thought we was gonna fight, but you know what? I like that.
But I'm just saying, and it's no offense, and like I have friends that are white, and I tell them all the time, you're not black, so you would never understand what it means. And
Right.
it's deeper than that. It's not like, oh, that's your preference. I understand, like, if a person say, okay, we're doing a video shoot in Puerto Rico. Of course, 9 out of 10, you can have some
when
exotic.
you say
doing a hip hop
But if you're
video,
doing
Right.
a hip hop video
And you
got
say you're booking women of color.
women of color, but you picking women that don't even know the struggle of the hip hop world. They ain't even grow up that struggle. They live in the suburbs, listen to Britney Spears and Justin Timberlake. I'm just saying, no offense, but they don't know the struggle. They ain't listen to Brenda Got a Baby. They don't know Nas. They ain't grow up on that. You get what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, it's nothing with preference. It's nothing with preference. But like I said, they're not choosing based off their preference. They're choosing based off what society has installed in their brain to say what looks good. And then what they're doing is they're turning the light-skinned women against the dark-skinned women, the dark-skinned women against the light-skinned women.
Yeah,
And then they're turning our men against us and make us think we're angry
Now,
black
now,
women.
Lisa, let me ask you, who is they?
Who's that? You want to keep it real?
I want to.
I'm just gonna be honest. White.
So-
Cause they
White folks.
they control
Well,
everything.
No,
I mean, no. And that's why I say don't take offense to it. But I'm just saying, like hip hop. Let's be realistic. Hip
Let me
hop.
answer this. Do you agree, Megan? Do you agree with what she's saying? I heard you say white folks. Do you agree with that?
Oh, of course, I completely, now that you're going more into detail, like with your view of it, I totally understand when it comes to hip hop and things like that. white culture does not understand that. We had the first white rap group, if you want to call them that, was the Beastie Boys, and that's not hip hop, and I totally understand the fact that white people are trying to take that culture. It's not what we know. We don't know things like that, and for us to pretend like we do, that we know all about it, and that it's just music. It's not just music. And a lot of people don't understand that it doesn't go to the roots. It goes into the hoods. Like, this is what you do. This is what you grind for. Like, it's actually.
I love you, Megan. I love you, Megan.
Megan, have you ever been in an interracial relationship?
I have that.
Yes, girl. Yes, I love you, girl.
Now let me ask you this, because I seen a story of a recent celebrity who was saying when she was dating this particular football player, he would say, being with her, I would never date a black woman again. So when you were dating the guy, I'm assuming he was black or maybe biracial, did you hear comments like that? Like, I'm just not attracted to black women, or once he got with you, as far as being a white female, did you hear private conversation with him downplaying black women since he's now in a relationship with a white person?
I have, and I have heard like his friends and his cousins and all kinds of stuff talk about, oh yeah, we only date white women, and I'm sitting here like, as a white girl, why are you putting down your mother, who is of color?
Wow.
Come on, Megan.
Girl, you got a room full of black women who want you to come to the barbecue next Sunday.
Girl, you can date anybody in my family. Come on, girl.
That's real. Well, Megan, we definitely. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
The thing is, it's okay. Like, the thing is, people are just so degrading for no reason. Like, there is no reason to hate somebody for the color of their skin, or won't allow them to do something because of the color of their skin. At the end of the day, we're all flesh and blood. It doesn't matter.
That's true.
That's
definitely true.
Flesh and blood. And for somebody to say that they don't see color or they're colorblind is a bunch of BS, because how can you be so ignorant as to say, oh, I don't see color, when you can see all over social media for years and years, centuries even, that there is a difference. We are separated regardless. Like, anything that a person of color would do, that a white person would do, they could do the same thing, but they're both viewed differently.
That's true.
And I think that's quite ridiculous.
That's true. Well, Megan, we have to take another call. What's your Instagram name?
It's a Meg. We were talking earlier.
What is it? Oh, you were the girl who argued with the girl in my messages.
Yes, girl. I was being.
This girl was going in on Megan. Megan was not playing with her. I went on your page.
Not playing.
Oh, this girl was going off. You don't know nothing about black women, da-da-da. And Megan was like, I don't, but at the end of the day, you're not. Are you a black woman, da-da-da? They went in like 20 messages. I'm just reading them. I couldn't even keep up no more. Well, Megan, we definitely appreciate your call, especially coming from a view of another race, with a panel full of black women and men. But we definitely thank you for calling into the show.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me, and thank you for listening to me.
Okay, thank you.
I like Megan.
Thank you. Have a good day.
You too. I like Megan.
At the end of the day, I just feel like, yeah, it's hip hop, like black, culture, but it's somebody that's above that, and they most likely probably white.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. So like at the end of the day, they make them do certain things in order to.
So that's what they want to display. They know all the black kids is watching.
Right.
Let me ask you, Brooklyn, being that you are in front of the scenes and behind the scenes, what is the issue? Is it an issue, or is it just something we just talk about at the party with ourselves? Like, we are not accepted at a lot of events, or is it an issue?
No, it's an issue, but also it's an issue with the big girls too. Mm-hmm. You got the small black women hating on the big black women, and the big black girls is popular.
Mm-hmm.
Really? You got a lot of photographers that they don't even want to shoot big girls. That's where I come in.
Right.
I shoot the big girl. I shoot a girl that's shaped like 75 potatoes and unpeeled potatoes in a knapsack. I shoot.
Right.
I don't care. Like, I just love to shoot. And at the end of the day, just love the art. It's color, but just love your art.
Yeah.
Let your art push through the colorism.
Right.
Now, have you seen as far as the booking process, when people come to you looking for models, are you seeing a higher preference as far as like, bro, send some light-skinned girls, or this, are you seeing a preference in, and what is it?
Yeah,
What is it most?
I got booked by this clothing company in Beverly Hills. He wanted plus size girls.
Mm-hmm.
But he was like, I really want a white girl.
Okay.
Like up front, he wanted the white girl. That's what he wanted. I guess because white people look more presentable to the world versus black people.
Right. And what's your thoughts on that? Do you get it? Being that you are the person with the camera, or are you kind of feeling like,
I don't get it because I see past it.
Right.
I don't get it.
I think it's here. I just think it's like America. Because if you watch a reggae video, do y'all listen to reggae? I love reggae.
Me too.
I'm Caribbean.
So if you watch their videos, the women are beautiful, and they look like a girl walking down the street. No big butt, no big breasts.
Right.
They just pretty, and they are not. A lot of them are not light skinned, like you know, like. So I really think it's here.
well, have you ever thought, being that you are, you're in the urban, but I can see you going past just the urban realm.
And that's why I would never get work done.
I was just gonna ask you that. Would you
people-
see yourself
People who
altering
get work.
something?
No, I wouldn't. Like I thought about it, but then, you know, I
And
like
what you
my
think about getting done? If you like, when it crossed your mind?
like my butt, you
A
know.
bigger
But
butt.
I know I'm good. Like I'm not just, you know, it's
Right.
not just flat back there.
Fitness.
And I don't.
What you
yeah,
Fitness.
yeah, you know, I'm good. And then I think about like my career, you know, further. Like a lot of these women that have all this, they would never be on a
It's
commercial.
not gonna last.
You would never be on a commercial. I can be on CoverGirl.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I feel like you will be. You keep
That's
it
what
up.
I'm saying. Like they're stuck in this Vixen box. You're stuck in this Vixen, Instagram, trap videos. I'm trying to be like you would never be in New York on the runway with
Right.
that big bubble butt and this.
Right.
You won't. You know what I'm saying?
And that's
So-
true, and that's why me personally, that is true. And I've been told that, and you know what I told him? You can kiss my ass. Because
What was
the
it
thing,
called?
I was told that I would never do runway. I would never be on CoverGirl. I would never be on Victoria's Secret. You know what I told him? I said, babe, I don't want to be on Victoria's Secret. Is it black owned? No. I said, so what we need to do is black people, because us, like me, I would be fitting in that category.
Right.
So you know what I told him? Won't we start our own magazines? We can have our own Victoria's Secret. We don't need theirs. We can have our own CoverGirl.
Right.
Before desegregation, we had our own doctors, our own lawyers, our own everything. So when people tell me, I even had another model, I ain't say no name, told me that my dreads, because I'm too shapely, that I would never get picked for anything. But you know what's sad? White people be in my DM more than blacks. And they tell me want me to come to Switzerland. They want me to come because
Right.
they love voluptuous women.
Let's go back to this when I first met you. We're gonna take this call, but I want to talk about when I first met you and the conversation we were having.
My turn, thank you.
Hey, it's the Amy and Mozzie show.
Hey, did I miss a TV part? Did I miss a TV part?
You didn't. Who's calling?
Huh?
Hey, who is this?
Well, I'll tell you one thing. I don't know who this is, but I want to tell you. Light-skinned girls and dark-skinned girls, they both got the same body parts.
I can agree to that. So how do you feel as far as preference-wise? Do you have, I know you said we all have the same body parts, but in all honesty, if there were two beautiful women, a light-skinned one and a dark-skinned one, which one would you go for?
You made this good work, so I can't really pick one though, but I'll tell you one thing, I think all of them have the same body parts, and all of them are beautiful, you see what I'm saying? So you know, some people prefer light skin, some people prefer dark skin, like some people prefer thick girl, some people prefer skinny girl. It just all depends on the person with girl type. I don't think it's like a big thing against light skinned girls and dark skinned girls. And if it is, it's not our generation fault, it's the generation fault before us. Because they have put this shit in our head.
Right.
Okay.
Greatness, what's going on, man?
Man, what's up, man?
Great.
Yo!
Was you disguising your voice?
Hey, man, you gotta be an actor, man. You know, I'm an actor, man. So, you know.
Greatness is an actor.
You know what I'm talking about. Hey, man, because congratulations to both of y'all. Y'all doing an outstanding job, man.
And we appreciate it, Greatness. We thank you for calling in, too.
What's your IG? Let them know where they can go follow you.
Hey, man, this Greatness doing right, man. And if you want to go follow me, just turn on the TV. I'm going to be on one of the channels. So just like you follow me, Greatness at work. Just turn on the TV and remember what.
Alright, that's a bit. We appreciate you calling in.
Hey, man, let me know, man. Y'all keep killing me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I was gonna get at this. When I first met Lisa, saw her in the club, you know, I'm always just vibing, just floating around, talking to people. And she was sharing with me, she wanted to break into the industry as far as modeling and all of that. And just the concern she had wasn't a concern to me, and everybody in the club was staring at you, but she was sharing some things like, you know, I'm assuming it was probably you being so thick and seeing these small, like, where could you fit in? I told you, and I'm glad fast forwarding to today's how big you got on social media. But I told you, this is something different than what most girls that look like me have going on, and you would be, you know, more to me memorable versus a lot of, like in Atlanta, we kind of do all have the same body. So I said, when you come in, it's a different look. Who has dreads?
No.
And you were like, but my dreads. And I'm just saying, I'm commending you now, because now I'm like watching your page, like, you literally, I saw the followers go up a year ago, and you just been taking off. That's the thirst trap. Well, you doing it. And just I know what she was saying. I mean, I feel like in the industry, it is not considered by the majority sexy, the dreads. Like, you don't have to weave in your hair. Your body is natural. Like, I totally get everything. So, I just want to commend you on
Well,
that.
I just want to thank you because you gave me that courage to do that. And at first it was rocky because my man wasn't having it. I think we was on the verge of breaking up. And he just wasn't feeling it. And you know, even with the pictures, that's what's hard for him.
Right.
And I'm to the point now where, you know, I like doing the booty pics and all that stuff. Ain't nothing wrong with it because in some parts of Africa it's celebrated.
But I'm looking here when you say that because my man, and even though I have a few risque pictures, my man is not, he don't, just give me your thoughts on the pictures. Just the girls on the internet, like, you got this thought process.
No, I don't think there's nothing wrong with it. I just said I wouldn't want my lady doing it. You know what I'm saying? But like, it's like females that do that, they gonna shoot up quick. You know, because that's something what people want to see. You know what I'm saying? But if you stay down and do it how you know the right way, you can still shoot up.
What's your thoughts on that?
I get what I'm gonna be honest, I completely understand what he's saying. What man wants his homeboy looking at his girl like, damn, she got a back, you know? And that's the issue my man had. He was not feeling it. I mean, it was times he dreaded me going to the studio to shoot. He like, well, you know, do that. And I'm gonna be honest, I do it because I had to get confident about my body, about myself. But now I'm to the point, I don't see nothing wrong with booty pics. I love them. But even like Brooklyn is trying to help me. I'm trying to kind of steer away from, okay, you can still be sexy, but you could be sexy in that sexy dress.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So now I'm trying to get to that point, and I'm also trying to do more concept modeling where it means something.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, if I am naked, what does that picture mean? Is it Budo? Is it, or is it more like powerful black woman? Like, oh my gosh, you know, she is the mother of earth.
And see, it's a misconception because some people see the pictures. I get it, but some people see them and say, "Oh, they just the new era of Instagram hoes." But it's almost like it's deeper than that because you have had Playboy and different big brands.
It's
for
okay
years
when-
that have been naked on a print. And
It's okay
like,
when white girls do it. No offense to my white sisters and my sisters that are not white, but
But it is
it's okay when they do it. But when we do it, it's a problem. But how am I put it? I mean, they say it's a problem, and a lot of people, oh, she's just an Instagram hoe. Well, I was doing my research. IG models make more than fashion models.
That's true.
Right.
And that's because right now that's what's hot. Sex sells. Sex is gonna always sell.
Yeah.
But I do feel at a point when you at the point where now I'm to the point where you don't have to do just risque. Let's take it up a notch now. Let's do more
It's
fashion.
like you got the attention now.
Yeah, like let's
And
do more
that's
fashion.
what a lot of women do it for. That's why I did.
Yeah.
That's what you said. What group?
That's what you reel them in with.
You
Yeah.
So now
So
y'all
I
start
switch
So I
to
gotcha.
Right.
You get your followers.
Yeah.
And then you can transform
So-
into what you want.
I had an issue on social media with a girl, and I mean, I normally try to ignore people, but me and this girl got into it where I wanted to find her and fight her mama and her kids. She basically was telling me off my picture, she can tell I had low self-esteem. So just that comment, I'm sure you get it. And I said, well, what did I do to make you gather that? She said, the way you plaster your body on social media, I know no real man will want you, and I know you don't really love yourself, because you wouldn't be like,
Y'all conservative hoes, look at this. Y'all need to be going. Y'all so conservative.
So listen, but do you get how a person would kind of see our picture sometimes and say, to have to show so much means you kind of can't just speak and be beautiful. You have to show a little bit of cleavage in your ass. Like, do you have that issue? Do you have that issue? Because some of your pictures are that little chocolate booty be glazed with a little oil
I ain't
sometimes.
gonna lie.
There you go.
Yeah.
I got a chance to rub that ass.
You rub the ass?
Yeah.
Okay. I know Lisa rub ass. You know I give a damn shit. Try everybody. So how do you feel like?
My mean mug me when I tried to rub yours. He like, I fight bitches too.
And remember you did that in the studio? He said, I just got him. Like,
I don't think there's nothing wrong with it, man.
I
Ain't
mean,
nothing wrong with it.
do you feel like it's a reflection of your self-esteem to the media to show so much skin?
No, I feel like I'm very comfortable with my body.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm comfortable, period. Like, when I'm at home with my friends, like, I'm just comfortable. I feel like they're just not comfortable in their skin. Because I feel like if they had the chance, they're going to be the same females in the studio.
The
Like,
same females
I
that-
want to, but
That's
do
the
you
same
think they're
female
going to...
that DM me. You know
Right,
what I mean?
but I got
Turn
stretch
40
marks. Do you
shoots I
think it's
did,
gonna
man.
them the same females they want you want to be me?
It's
You
sad.
know you want to do
But
it.
I do.
You know
Because
what
I
I'm
read the comments on like pages and it's like, oh, you a hoe. It's like that's the number one word, hoe, showing your
But
body.
how is that? How am I a hoe? Like,
Cause I'm showing my body.
I'm showing my body.
Like, what's the difference between me
You're just
modeling
right.
in a lingerie outfit versus me going to the beach in a two-piece bathing suit? What's the
Right. You're
difference?
self-conscious. You're the same. I can guarantee you the women that saying that they're at home crying to their man like,
And their
"Man, I'm too
man
fat."
spending their money.
You say,
like-
so you agree to it?
I agree.
So if they could do it,
Stretch
they-
marks and cinnamon swirls.
I got some.
Listen, I got
cinnamon
some.
swirls.
Like,
I love
you
cinnamon
know.
swirls.
So you thinking it's really the women who don't have the confidence to do it?
Yeah,
as
right.
I that's what I think. That's what I
It
think.
is. Man,
That's something to
It's
think
not
about.
for everybody.
And the men, I mean,
That's how you gotta look at it. It's
and
not
the
for-
men-
It's not for everybody.
It's definitely not for
And that's how you gotta look at
And
it.
it ain't for, and
Ain't
just
no
because it ain't
way.
for you don't mean you gotta get it like it.
Right.
now the only issue I do have. Oh, another
I
call.
have another caller. Hey, it's the Amy and MAZI show. Who's this?
Okay. Well, back to this. The only issue I have, and it does cross my mind sometimes, is what am I gonna tell my son when he see these pictures? So my he actually went the show
Keep
he
plugging
supported.
in, girl.
Yeah, the show that he supported me, and he knew I was coming home to him. He went and got a shirt made with one of my, most infamous pictures.
Right.
I was actually on all fours, 2W, you can see my butt in the air. And he came in the house to shirt on. My son said, "That's my mama." I said, "Boy, if you don't take that," my son is 6 now, and he gonna see it anyway.
So what do you think about him seeing that?
Oh my god, I'm gonna be honest. That's just like I was like, oh my gosh, my son. So of course he's 6, but my son is very intelligent. He said, "Mama, why you like that?" I said, "You know what? Mama loves her body. This is who I am." And then he looked and he said, "Well, them barbers better not be looking at them because I'm gonna beat them up." That's what he said. So it's just a lot. Even for I'm gonna say my daughter because I'm about to get married. My boyfriend daughter, she even asked me what made you get into that? And I said, "Baby, I love who I am. That don't mean you have to do it." But she said, "Okay, when if I get older and I want to do that kind of model?" I said, "I'm gonna support you."
Right.
I said, and I'm gonna support you, but when you get your head stuck in it and you let it take you with you, then that's when I'm gonna step in to get you right.
Right.
But
It's a savage industry
And
to
that's
get
what it
into.
is. That was
So
a good point. It's about your mentality.
Yeah, it's not your time. You have that strong.
It's
mentality.
definitely not for the weak. You really have to have tough skin, just like with us being dark skin. You know, a lot of people can't take it. Like, I don't really get offended by it. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, somebody to vent to.
Shut up, Brooklyn. Okay.
I can, you know, it's funny though, because I can see it from both standpoints. Like, even with my man, like, I've had different thoughts of photo shoots. I'll screenshot a lot of stuff that I send Brooklyn or I send you. And I can kind of get where it's like when you get in a relationship, even though I'm confident in myself, it's almost like, now you gotta kind of run stuff towards your man.
Right.
And even though I don't agree with everything he say, I kind of get when people comment certain nasty things under my pictures, it's like, I'm not just so stuck on me that, oh, I don't, why are y'all calling me an internet hoe? I get it. It's like, you won't do it, so you think it's wrong. Or you want to do it, so your anger makes you call me an internet hoe. But I feel like people need to kind of get over that hump. Now, Instagram been popping for years. We've been on there in
It's a
2
platform.
pieces and thongs and all that
Right.
for years, so it's a platform to lead to something else. But you gotta also consider it's a lot of girls that are in that industry that have the bad reputation. That kind of ran. A lot of girls smashing photographers for the free photo shoots. I mentioned to Brooklyn, I won't say the name. I did a body paint photo shoot one time, and that was the first photographer that actually like sexually tried to go there. And I'm just thinking like, he did that because probably most of these girls are sleeping with him for the free photo shoot. So when you take all that into consideration, you gotta kind of understand and respect why some people are like, that is not a talent. You just want to be a naked hoe for the internet. It's not, because some people have said it. That's not a talent.
Oh, it's a talent because it takes courage. It takes courage.
And when you standing up there taking them photos, arching your back, pointing your toes,
Feet hurt.
doing this, holding this pose.
Oh yeah, you gotta know how to get
you
up
know
there and
what I'm
pose.
saying?
Yeah.
You
It ain't
go
easy.
You know, Brooklyn
sometimes.
Miles think he can tell me how to pose when we get in there.
Oh yeah, I seen that.
I can show you, I can help you do it, but it's just like
Miles be like, you supposed to lift your neck back. So I'm like, how do you know these things?
But with what you were saying though on like how they view you, what I tell, and you know what, back to the black women attitude, and I love my sisters, but I actually sat with someone that directly, he said, I don't have a problem with black women. The issue I have, he said a lot of them do have attitudes. He said, you just sit back one day and just watch how they act. I went to a video shoot, and I'm not even gonna lie. I sat back and I wasn't even one of the girls picked. He didn't pick me. The dude did not pick me. And I wasn't hurt. I'm like,
Why do you think he didn't pick you?
I'm
I'm curious as
because you know why? I'm gonna be honest. I'm completely natural. Dreads and all, it was no dread heads there. First of all the girls be midgets. And I was already tall and I was dark skinned. I was the darkest girl there. And I just wanted to see how, the light skinned black girls there or the dark skinned, well, one girl, she was about my complexion. And she was there, but she was like, shaped like Beyonce. But the attitudes, ooh. Oh, there they go, that bad.
Hey, it's the Amy and MAZI show. Turn your volume down on your phone a little bit.
Well, on the show, we're watching the show.
Oh, they watching the show. Okay, so let me tell you what's going on. Being that you're watching the show, it's kind of bouncing off.
Okay.
So we need to pause.
Turn it down.
Turn the show down.
That was my brother. We'll see.
You know who this is?
Yeah. Who this is? CMB?
This CMB.
What's going on?
What's going on, man? You know what I'm saying? I'm tuning on to these shows, man, and I'm representing everything that's going on.
Okay, you got any questions?
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, you know what? I got a question about the whole, about a black woman with dealing with themselves, you know what I'm saying? And you know what? I got a hold of myself, and I was stating the question about, the relationship, it's actually hard to go on with that, you know what I mean? And I'm like, what you supposed to do? You can't be jealous about the whole situation.
Right.
speaking on as far as dating a girl? Or are you speaking
But
on?
you know the situation about it being revealing. You know what I'm saying? Like all black women should respect themselves because you know how white people feel about us. No one feels about no white people, but you all know how they feel about us anyway.
That's true.
But you know, what.
They want to be us. That's true. I get it. So it's almost.
But see what I'm saying is, you know, when it comes down to when you're in a relationship, you know what I'm saying? You should be revealing. You know, be yourself at that too. But just remember that you're in a relationship. You know what I'm saying? And never take it to the next level.
So can I ask you a question, sir? So what happened if you're in a relationship? I think it's to each his own, but your man or whatever, they don't care because hey, they're comfortable. They're like, okay, it's just skin. They don't know what you feel like. They just see it. No, I'm asking like if you dating someone that, because each guy I notice have different opinions, and some men be like, I don't care, because they don't know what you feel like. They just know what you look like. You're not showing your actual vajayjay open. You're not, I mean, they're not touching you, so it doesn't even matter. It's just a picture. So.
But see, you know, I'm in a relationship with all the ladies, you know what I'm saying? You know, ladies, you know what I'm saying? We good, you know, but you know, at times I have problems about her with good of her, you know what I mean? One body, you know what I'm saying? And you know,
Is your girl a model?
Is your girl a model?
Make up for jealous or obsessive or whatever. You know, I feel like when you're in a relationship, you know, sometimes you gotta, you know what I'm saying? You gotta realize that, you know what I mean, and respect your mate. You know what I'm saying?
Is she a model?
And see, every man has a different thought of what's disrespectful and what's respectful.
And also, if she's not modeling or none of this, I agree. Why are you doing it?
Yeah, if you're not modeling.
If you a counselor, that's your career choice. Why are you on Instagram and you're paying?
That's true. He said a birthday picture. Like, what if she?
Hold on. We ain't gonna do
But
that.
that should be
We ain't
personal.
gonna do that. We ain't
But
gonna
that
do
should be-
that.
but
Whether
I
you're
feel
modeling or whether you
No.
just.
No, that's a difference. It's a difference.
So you think it was just a girl just every day her panties bent over?
If you're a doctor
you don't see a
and
difference, like,
you have nothing,
like,
you're not in entertainment business at all.
She
Why are you
comfortable.
doing
She
that?
comfortable with herself. She may want to be a model. She might not know the steps of going to be a model. So, but I'm just saying, like, y'all, it ain't no difference at the end of the day. Just put it like that. Cause just like she doing it, y'all, it's the same. I can't say it's a difference in that. No.
Well, I'm glad that I
But
got a
I
man
mean,
now.
it's just like with rapping. If you know somebody do not rap and they all on Instagram trying to spit ups, do bars, and they sound crazy, I'm like, what is he doing? Stick to
Go. Everybody has a lane.
Yeah, that's not your lane.
I'm gonna agree
And
with
then
you.
You're a man,
Yeah,
and
true.
you know.
Although
you're in a
we post the
relationship.
pictures and kind of listen, it's different when it's professional and it's why every day you post pictures with your booty on
And
the
that's
back of
another
the
thing.
scene.
Why are you
And
laying
it's
in
almost
bed
like
like
you're not making
what
any
kind of
money
leash
off
should I
of
take?
it. But even if you was getting paid, it's a professionalism versus
To
a.
sell yourself, to sell your brand.
Right.
Why did you post it? Because you're not trying to go in the lane of a model or Victoria's Secret. You just sitting at the house and went like this with the camera.
And you got a man. So yeah, I agree with that, but and I also it depends on how you got in a relationship. Like I was telling Amy, I don't date men off of Instagram because you're coming at me for one. You see my pictures and that's all you want. I don't date men off Instagram. If you're in my inbox.
But what if somebody saw your pictures and didn't see that? They looked past that. They were like,
I mean, I don't know.
You said it's a
I
rare
just-
chance
It's
that-
a rare chance, but
Yeah,
it all depends.
because most
on
dudes
the
do be
approach.
thirsty when you post certain type
And
of pictures
then
on
if
Facebook.
a guy meet me right now, like I'm not in a relationship, but I'm dating right now, and the guy I'm dating right now, he knows what I'm doing right now. So you're not about to come in here and change anything. It's not happening.
Gotcha.
You feel me? Now, if I was already in a relationship, then was like, I'm gonna model. Then I would agree with him. I'd be more careful.
Like, that's
about
what
my
happened
posts.
with
But
me.
you met me.
But
You
was
met
already
me
in a
while I'm doing
I was
it. So
already in a
you're gonna
relationship.
accept it or you're not.
Yeah, I was already in a relationship, and that was the problem for me. But then it got to the point where you don't even talk to my dad. He had to actually talk to my dad, and you know what my dad told him? You're not her husband. You don't run anything. But he said, what I'm gonna tell you is, he said, I always raise my daughter to never put your dreams on hold for a man because he sure won't do it for you.
Right.
Now, my dad said,
It's
y'all
not
want
promised he'd be there 4 more years
now,
and you missed your
it was an issue. He did find it disrespectful. We used to argue, blah blah blah. But when he finally seen that, like, and I'd be trying to invite him to the photo shoots. I'd be like, come to the events. Once he saw, like, dang, she be trying to invite me. I even trying to make him my security. He was like, okay, she ain't going nowhere. She really want to do this. And I even voiced to him, like, babe, okay, I done did the booty pics. I want to evolve to something more. When he saw that, like, dang, okay, my baby, she really want to do
now,
this.
as much as you love him, if he threatens to leave, if you don't stop doing these booty pics, ass in the air, all this booty in the air, if you don't stop this, you're going to lose a good man. What would you have done?
No.
That's a hard decision, baby.
No, because one thing about it, baby, let me tell you something. If you really love someone, because this is how I look at it.
You would have stopped.
As much stuff I put up with him, and you couldn't deal with this, that would let me know who went harder than the other person, because I
don't
don't
answer that question, but he must be listening.
Huh?
If
I don't
he's
listen to
listening,
his ass sleep. No, I would just change the style of pictures.
This guy said,
Yeah.
So I'm everybody at the same time. I'm a big fan of MAZI, you know what I'm saying? That's my partner, you know what I'm saying? And not trying to, you know what I mean, be confused. It's like this right here, you know. I feel like, you know what I mean, if you're in a relationship, and you know, be with this person, you know this person, with real things, sometimes it never comes to a stop. You know what I'm saying? You got a lifestyle here, and you know, pursue your dreams. But at the same time, man, it's hard for a guy to let that go, because I think about it, if you were us in that situation, you know what I'm saying?
But it's not
Yeah,
fair.
if your mate is at
Would it be the
peace,
same race? If we was modeling, or if we were posing, or anything female, you know what I'm saying? Would it be the same way or not?
Oh, yeah. I talked to him in
But what comes from you, the name is the middle of the household, you know what I'm saying?
Supposed to be. Don't get me started on
Yeah,
that.
it all for that, you know what I'm saying? If you put it down, you keep the girl thing, you know what I'm saying? You know, that's how it's supposed to be. You know what I mean? It's hard for all
look at my wife. Look how many girls
just
I
be thinking like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Your wife is
it make y'all make you feel jealous, you know what I'm saying?
and that's what I'm saying. Everybody has their
I like
thoughts.
he just-
That's hard, it's complicated.
That's why
CMG.
Yeah, y'all gonna get more.
CMG.
What's
We appreciate you calling in. We finna wrap it up. We appreciate you calling in to the MAZI show.
You know what, my nigga, man. Hey, keep doing it up, man. Keep doing the good work, man. You doing the music, man. You doing good, man.
I
Thank
appreciate
you.
it.
It sounds more like it's just a personal,
But you heard he said
it's a personal thing for everybody, because like Brooke made a point, his wife supports it. He know he's shooting some of the most beautiful women ever.
Yeah.
And she's okay with it. Whereas you would have some woman who would not be okay with it, period.
my wife is doing
And he involves her.
Yeah.
And then like, well, didn't I try to set something up for my man? Cause I think my man's sexy, baby. I said, baby, you need to do a shoot with your shirt off, baby. He told me, what? I said, yes. I'll tag you. We're gonna make you hot, baby. Cause male models are hot right now.
Right.
And he like, no, I'm gonna let you do that.
See, that's not his lane. What time is it? It's over. We can't take another call, unfortunately. Plus, I'm on 1%. I gotta start keeping this phone charged. But I'm glad to get everybody's opinion, and I purposely was like, I wanted to get, because I don't know if you know a model named Stacey K. You familiar with Stacey K? She's African, but she's just as gorgeous as you, and dark skinned model. And she wrote me, she was like, I want to come on this show about it, but my thoughts are so personal from things I've been through. I might be too emotional. And I think it's a little bit of not really like, I didn't want to get a person on here who just didn't like white people. And had that thought. I wanted somebody who actually was in the industry and knew what's going on.
Remember, my dad don't date black women, so I've been around plenty of them.
You know, so
No, my dad's married. My stepmom is Mexican. But my mom was the last black woman that he was with. I don't know what the hell my mama did to him, but that
he
was
vowed to not date another.
yeah. And then even my brothers started going that way with it. Like, man, I don't date. But now Like the one brother that I thought went like black women, oh my gosh, he love older black women. Okay, he said he don't want no young
He want a
girls.
sugar mama.
He don't want no shit. He said he want older black women because he love the way they carry themselves, their confidence. He loved it, but it just growing up in a household where I always saw my dad date women that just wasn't black, and I used to feel like I wasn't pretty.
Really?
And so, I used to try to get my hair straightened, and I just dreaded up one day. Lauren Hill, I said, you know what? I'm gonna dread up.
Yeah.
And my dad, till this day, my dad still think this weed. No lie.
Her dad is anti-black for real. He really think these
No,
fake.
but guess what? My dad never saw my photos, and I finally sent him a picture. He said, oh my gosh, my daughter. But, he said, I have a beautiful, he said, you are so beautiful. He said, you remind me so much of your mom. He said, your mom looked just like you. And he said, don't tell nobody, but I still love your mom. And I will always love her.
He wants your mama back. That's why
He
he might
might
need a son.
Who cares?
Babe, he might need a son.
No, him and my stepmom and my mom are like this. And he even told my stepmom that he loved her. They just didn't work out. But they love each other. But he was just like, you look just like your mom when she was younger. He was like, keep it up. He said, don't send me another one of those pictures. But he was like, I love it. I support you. He was like, keep pushing dreams. He said, just call me when you get next to Denzel and them and come get your dad.
You want to be their best friend?
Yeah.
This the thing. I always tell people, don't let, particularly black men, downplay us on this thing of black women just got this nasty attitude. Listen, when we seen our mamas coming up and struggling and making it happen, we got a little zest about us. It's not about, I heard a guy say, I'm attracted to black women, but y'all too demanding, y'all too this. I said, well, so basically what you're saying is you wanted a woman who would bow down, won't voice her opinion, a slave almost. No, y'all with black girls, y'all just, no, it's in us to, first of all, brother, we gonna keep you built up, but we also gonna let your black ass know too. We don't, it is nothing wrong with that, so I'm pro-black. I'm pro-woman, but I'm pro-black.
You just gotta let the woman talk till she get tired. It's like kids.
Yeah.
It's like kids driving them
We
around
do
in the
get
car
tired
till
of
they
getting
get
that.
sleepy.
We really do. I don't get tired.
Yeah.
But the only thing I was saying about black women, what I was saying is I'm not gonna lie, we do have to work on our attitudes because what me working in.
Who said that?
No, but I'm just saying, I work, no, but I'm gonna
So
be
we all
honest.
got bad, is it a bad attitude?
It's not. It's just y'all got this built-in fiery side.
Yeah, we
Y'all
got
guys have bad.
No, we gotta learn how to
It's a
contain it.
defense
We gotta
But okay, so
We gotta
that
learn how
goes
to
with
It's
why
a defense.
people go to the other, like, at the same time, we understand y'all.
Yeah.
But we're gonna let y'all deal with that. And I'm
We're gonna let
I'm
y'all do
like-
that.
Like if I'm in the club and I see a girl, she got tissue under her shoe or whatever, and I go up to her and I'm like, yo, she be like, looking at me crazy. What I'm like, you got tissue on your shoe, and she look down like, oh, okay, yeah, I ain't trying to holler at you.
So it's a defense up we have.
Yeah, it's like
It's to the point you can't even highlight them.
that's why some women be like, why do men don't
What you
lie?
approaching me
Like,
for?
We
Then
don't
get
know
on
to get
social
that.
media and say she's
But it's
single.
only black women like that?
No, it's
Or
other
majority.
races.
It's other races right there, but most
So-
it's a 90% rate.
Yes.
Black
Women.
I love my blacks. I'm black, but I'm a financial advisor, and no lie, I sat back one day. I said, let me just, and I work in Riverdale, so y'all know it's some black people out there.
Right.
And I sat back and I said, let me just see how black people act versus our white customers coming.
We
And
gotta
I-
analyze ourselves.
No, I'm sure you have to.
No, I feel you though.
I'm gonna be honest. All the cousins that came, like the cousin that I had that had nasty attitudes or felt entitled, I hate to say it, like black women, like one place, she's like, y'all gonna fix this damn thing. Well, excuse me, I don't spit, don't spread. But I had to tell her, like, I said, sister, we already got a bad
We
rep.
gotta get
Calm
these
down.
on
I said,
TV.
calm down. And then I can tell a white woman the same thing. Like, okay, unfortunately, I can't, we can't waive these fees. She's like, okay, well, I understand. I just want to do it again. Black women like, this some bullshit.
But you'll get a white lady who would do that too.
Oh no, white people do it because some of them feel privileged. But when I'm saying that black women, we come from a lineage of kings and queens. So the thing is, I know that we're angry and we're strong, but we just have to learn how to contain that fire a little bit. I had a black man the other day because he was like, y'all black women is, I said, well, sir, I hope I was able to help you the best I can. I killed him with kindness. Do you know by the time he got back up, he came back and apologized because He didn't expect that. That's just like at that video shoot, because the way I carried myself, and it was a lot of black moms that were feeling entitled, like, I don't wear this, wear that. Baby, don't forget, you're replaceable. Okay? And that's why they get other women to work, because they'll work. Right. And black women feel entitled once they get a certain level. Baby, don't remember, you replaceable. And you know what he did? He came in and he said, I don't even like dreadhead, but the way you handle your business, come on, I need you in my video.
Wow.
You see what I'm saying? So as black women, we just gotta learn how to contain that fire.
It's a stigma on us that we have attitude, but I think it's
we just ain't
some consider an attitude, somebody would consider like a fire. It's just all in your perception.
Yeah,
but
I just
hate to hear that we're just we're not easy to deal with.
No,
come on, because I'm sure a Puerto Rican man in New York can tell you these Puerto Rican girls is crazy. I'm sure a Jamaican man can tell you my Jamaican wife will kill you.
My
It's the
Jamaican
thing.
wife is crazy.
So y'all Jamaican, see, and it's a German man who will tell you my wife will kill you.
Oh yeah, women are crazy, period.
It's women, period. But we're so hard on ourselves that we say, y'all, we're so unmanageable. I just feel like it's a thing within our little community.
Yeah, we just kings and queens. That's what I'm saying. We come like we the true children of Israel. We are the true Jews. So we got to just learn how to contain that fire, because they want us to act how the media portrays us.
True. And that's our job, to just keep it professional.
My time did today. We ain't arguing. I thought we had to
I was looking for a little drama. Lisa kept it kind of PG today.
No, I kept it 100, you know.
Because normally this mouth would be go. Remember that video you sent me, Lisa? You cut it up. Oh, I see.
I can't stand his black ass. I can't stand him. You are such a hater.
Who?
You.
Why?
Cause nigga, I'm talking about 4 locks. I ain't do shit 4 locks. But you be shooting. Let me go out.
Oh, them is real locks.
Let me go out with the 4 locks.
Those are real. MAZI, look, a lady drove past. We having a bet on if her dress is real or fake. MAZI like, they ain't real. I said, I'm looking at her real. No, they're real. Them 4 locks. You know, y'all get offended when somebody say, I said, excuse me, ma'am. I said, are those natural or 4 locks? 4 locks? Jesus, she was ready to go off about them dreads. I told my boyfriend they was real.
Yeah, then like at work, I be having a white man all the time. Can I touch your hair? I don't like people touching my hair, honey, because you know I don't know what kind of spirit you got. But you know what's so crazy? My boss and them tell me, oh, you need to change your hair color, or one lady told me you need to retwist your lock, because I like going without a retwist. Do you know I met he was up there and he was a white man. And he told me, he said, I love your hair. And
it was root nappy.
He said, I love it. He said, oh, that's how I know you a black woman. And he loved it.
White?
Oh, he was a white man. They don't have a problem with our hair.
It be us. And that's another show. It is us. I promise you this. Let me tell you something. When I used to work in the work field, I was a manager at a store. This particular black woman, she came from London, Heathrow. And I think she had to think about these American black women. I had blonde hair, but my hair always be laid. So imagine it was manageable. It was just nice. She said, I came to work and said, the hair is too bright. Keep in mind, I've been at this company for 3 years. All white upper management. Then one black woman come in. I said, what is wrong with my hair? Because it's too bright. I said, it's blonde. Is this your natural color? I said, no, but blonde is natural color. She went to war to make these white people tell me my hair was too bright. The upper management were like, you're talking about Miss So-and-so, her hair has been that color for years, nothing wrong. She in a book, guidelines. I said, only us. The one black lady in management came. I was looking at her like, something about us. She needed some dick. She needed something. And this went on for like 2 months to the point corporate said, it's nothing wrong with her hair. But I'm just saying this to say, the black woman came in and was, I'm gonna get you up out of here, and I hate that about us. But that's another topic.
Well, I'm about to be darker in a minute, cause my man told me, he said, "Babe, you better be here on time." I guess I'm gonna have my eyes gonna be darker than my rest of my body.
What, you gotta be home at a certain time?
Girl, I gotta
cook.
The
show was over anyway. It's 9 o'clock. We definitely appreciate you.
I do cook. I gotta cook for my man.
Coming out and definitely Brooklyn.
Appreciate y'all.
Thank you.
Where they can find y'all at?
At @I am_pretty Porsche.
You can find me at the Pink Trap Pad. I'm just like, no. You can find me on IG at Lisa Nicole Wick, WITDA Dreads. Y'all know I gotta get them. Thank you.
In Brooklyn.
I am _365_photography.
New York people so goddamn.
And make sure you hit them up for all your photo shoot needs and all that, guys, because they're super dope. And y'all give them y'all emails to book you, because we're trying to get some booking. We're trying to get this melanin all on the scene.
Yeah, it's in my bio.
Yeah. My email is in my bio, and I do answer DMs.
My
And
cash-
stop-
my cash app.
Yeah, and
Business
stop
related.
DM your penises. That's I hate that.
Please.
Some of y'all be
Ugly
glad,
ass
but
penises.
dang, ugh.
I'm gonna start just posting them, making a collage, and tagging all y'all names on them.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
No, because guess what? They'll shut you down on Instagram.
They
Don't do
will.
it.
Oh
You
yeah.
know I'm still trying to get my page back.
Oh, you must expose somebody.
No, somebody exposed me.
Oh.
You didn't even know I had a whole new page.
Girl, I was ready to fight. I was like, who did this? I was about that. Like, I said, I'm about to get real gangster with this shit. I said, we can
Girl, I'm
Right,
still
at
trying to
first
get
I
my
thought
page.
it was a joke, and then when
Yeah,
I
I
kept
called
it, I
her.
was like,
I called Amy immediately.
No.
I wish it was.
I said, she called me and tell me I'm ready for that. Like, I got me some bail money.
I called MAZI, I was like, bruh,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna call you right back.
I know we about to go, and I'm gonna probably beat up, but I'm gonna tell y'all two are the reason why I decided to compromise and work for my relationship. Because when I saw y'all, I was like, you know what? Look how they work together. They probably fight and everything. I said, me and my man been together almost 4 years. This is all my son know. I said, you know what? I'm gonna compromise with him. If I gotta change my pictures, I will, but I'm not gonna stop modeling. And I'm like, I just, you know, like instead of just making like, you know, that Amy, like, oh, you ain't tell me what to do. Make him feel like he is the man in the house.
Right.
So y'all actually motivated me to do right by him, and that's why I got this. Ooh, yes.
Well, girl, I'm still missing something.
It's
I'm
a
saying.
What do?
No, that's a joke.
No, but
We just got out of
yeah,
the
we been 4
band
years.
together.
Yeah,
Right.
me and him
Couple
been together
months
4
in.
years. So yeah, but y'all motivated me. I was like, you know what? Compromise.
Well, definitely stick with your man if it's a good one.
So now I got a ring because y'all. Damn.
We thank y'all for tuning in to the Amy and MAZI show.
Thank you.
Appreciate y'all.
I love y'all.
Tune in every Thursday, 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. Eastern time, and every show is gonna be different and lit. You never know who we gonna bring on and what we're gonna talk about.
Your mama might be on your neck.
Really? I have a guest coming on soon. It's gonna blow you guys' mind, literally.
You sound so.
Yeah! Let's start it.
Superman?
I gonna blow your mind, literally, right?
Thank you guys for tuning in.
Miss K.
I'm lying, bro.
Thank you,
Get some
y'all.
pictures in too, y'all.
Pictures?
Brooklyn, I didn't know if I was still 3 times 5 or not.
I'm sorry. What time?
Nah, no.
Oh, yeah.
9:06.
Oh.
Okay, time. I'm in the road. He was
I
like,
told you what we talked.
Get your